Once Excel is launched, you'll note that Book 1 is the book name in view. It's actually called your workbook. You'll also note that A1 is the current active cell. Glancing down towards the bottom, you'll see that Sheet 1 is the current active sheet. Let's focus our attention back here at the top portion of our window. And again, note that A1 is our active cell. You'll see that I'm pointing towards the name box, and A1 is listed as the cell reference. You may choose to enter data already once you're in this new workbook. You need to know there are 3 different types of data in an Excel spreadsheet: text, numbers, and formulas, which we'll get to in another module. Once you've actually typed in your data, you may choose to save your file. There are a couple of methods in which to save your file. One method is actually using the Save command off of the Quick Access toolbar. And you'll note in brackets, as I hover over the Save diskette, you'll see Control S to the right of the Save screen tip. This indicates Control S is the keyboard shortcut for Save. I'm going to use Control S to save, and once I do that, you'll note that the Save As dialog box comes up. I'm going to choose the desktop to save my file in, though you certainly can save your file in any folder anywhere on your computer. I'm going to indicate a file name, and then note the type of file that it's going to be saved as if I do not change the type of file. In this case, it's called Excel Workbook. I'm simply clicking on Save, and now note that the name of the file is called Sample. I can continue on editing this file or entering data if I like by simply typing in more numbers or adding more headings, also known as label or text data, and so on. I'm going to slow this down a little bit and have you note that once I am typing in some data, you'll see that there is a cursor flashing to the right of the last character entered. I haven't pressed enter yet, which is one way to accept this entry. I will choose to do that in just a minute or two, but first I'd like you to see the status bar, where it indicates enter as what is in the mode. So enter is the status as in the mode I'm currently in. Once I, for example, press enter, you'll see at the bottom left-hand corner on that status bar, the status mode reads ready. This is a huge troubleshooting tip, that before you proceed, your status should read ready, because at times you'll note that if I am in, let's say, enter mode, some of the commands that are normally active or available when I am in ready mode, for example, are not available when in enter mode, such as most of the formatting commands. Once I press enter, you'll note that in this case the alignment group, suddenly most of those, if not all, commands are available. By using my keyboard shortcut Control S to save again, it's going to update that file, and note that Save As does not come up as a dialog box prompt because I've already saved that file. Suppose, though, I would want to make a copy at this point of this file. In Excel 2010, we have a File tab that is located to the left of the Home tab. And when I click on that File tab, you'll note that the first 4 filing options here, Save, Save As, Open, and Close, are present. I'm going to click on Save As. Save As, at this point, consider thinking of it as copy. So I could copy this file, call it another name, and then not only will I have a sample, but I'll have a copy of sample if I choose to do so. At this point, though, if I do not want to save this file, and actually I want to cancel, I could click on Cancel, certainly, but I would like you to know that the keyboard shortcut for cancel is Escape. Top left-hand corner of your keyboard, ESC, is Escape. And as soon as I hit that keyboard key. My dialog box cancels.